this dreary, overcast day in Chicago, and I believe it's cold too. Yes, but we are, and we're bringing sunshine to everybody across the country. Glad you were able to join us. This is the Diamond Factory, where we come together each Tuesday through Friday to start off our day with like-minded, positive-minded people. And before I introduce our speaker for today, I'd like to let you know that a lot of you got started and came on board and invited new people and business partners into your business during our last Founders Day in October and November. And those people came in like gangbusters, but a lot of them don't even really know what they have with their Founders Pack, being a distributor in Wakanda. And so on Monday, during my section of the certification, we're going to have a special event for the founders, all new founders, all existing founders, because we want to really break it down and let you know what your Wakana, soon to be Akana business holds and the potential. And we do know that some came in just as investors, but a lot came in because they saw and wanted to be part of the growth of what Wakana and Akana is going to be. They wanted to create legacy for our family and for their family. And we just want to make sure they know exactly what they have and how they actually go out and market. So if you guys remember the checks you got in December for all the work that you did in November, for all the people coming and getting involved in your business because they wanted to be a founder. And if you want to continue to reap the benefits of a check like that, then we need to teach the people that joined us in November and October what a phenomenal company and what a phenomenal opportunity that we have for them as founders and distributors of Wakana. So I'm asking each and every one of you leaders to be out there going down through your downline, going through your organization, making sure that everybody is registered for certification and not miss the special event that's going to be dedicated to them on Monday at 5 p.m. Central. Joining me will be Coach Dan. Joining me will be Diamond Minister Willie Mooney. And joining me will be Beverly Blair, our Diamond. So guys, don't miss it. Make sure you create and you push forward. And I'm sure a lot of other our Emerald and new Diamond members will also be there with us. But we want to make sure that they get off to the start that they can have. So we need to share that with them. So I'm going to get out of the way since I took up 3 whole minutes. But Dr. Roz, go on and say whatever you have to say. And so we're going to bring on our servant leader, our wearer of many hats here in Wakanda. She is our VP of communication. She is our DJ Roz. She is everybody's go-to help. She is phenomenal deep dive trainer. She is Emerald distributor here at Wakanda, soon to be knocking the heck out of Diamond. And without further ado, Dr. Roz, are you out there?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Can you hear me okay?
Can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Good morning, everybody. And Phyllis, we can never, ever thank you enough for being the person and accepting the call, because that's what you have, is a call to help us push and to be our midwife and get us to the other side. And so we're always appreciative of that. Phyllis, after the call yesterday, I was asked some questions about, I was talking about all the different people that we have on the agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was asked the question, how did I find those folk? How did I find the doctors that I did not know here in Houston that are going to be assisting us? How did I find the reflexologist? How did I find the person that's a juicer, just loves to juice and wants to inform us? And how did I find the plant-based specialist? And I told them I didn't, most of these folk I didn't know. Only one of the persons did I know from way back in my past. And as I was communicating with several people, trying to explain what took place, I said it all started with making a decision. And I said that yesterday. It all started with making a decision. And do you know how difficult it is sometimes just to make a decision? See, I think our CEO is a genius in making a decision because she made a decision to start Wakana. Then she made a decision to contact the founders. She made a decision to launch the company. And ever since then, I'm from a long distance, I've been watching her make decisions all the way up until what's getting ready to take place. I mean, just as early as a few weeks ago, when she made a decision to have a workshop and then made a decision to change it just a little bit and tweak it here and tweak it there and do another one the next week without any time to prepare, really. And then she made a decision to have a Super Bowl party. And it's just like one decision after the other. And it's like waking up with an idea and then moving forward. And then making a decision to rebrand the company. I mean, how cool is that? But how many of us are that fearless? How many of us have the capacity? Because guess what? Too many of us fear failing. So we don't make a decision because we're scared it ain't going to work. We're scared of cats. We don't want to make the decision because we're afraid that it might not work out. We might fall. And if we say it out loud, oh, folks are going to be looking at us. If we say we're going to be a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4, we don't even want to say it. We hear the folk who say, shining bright like a diamond. I'm the original diamond. Diamonds in the making. We hear it, but we don't want to say that because I don't want to say that. So we don't make the decision. Or either we just lack the confidence or the information. If you're an indecisive person, you really have a hard time making decisions. And when you finally make a decision, you may not be confident about it, or you might change your mind. But after I shared that with them, I said, I made a decision. Then I had another partner of mine to text me late last night. She said, I'm listening to my teacher. And she said, her teacher said this: because I made a decision, God made a way. Now, I don't know who your higher power is, but the thing is, when you make a decision, the universe works with you. Things come together as you're moving forward. So with the decision, then you got to put feet behind it and move forward. And you can't take a long time. That's why I love the teaching that I got once from an audio book that I forgot the person's name, and I'll have to look it up and tell you. But it's called, it makes you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just do it. 5, 4, 3. You can't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because then there's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you count backwards 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you just do it. And you can just do that in any situation in your life, in your family, in your marriage, on your job. You could be in the elevator and you know you need to do that 1 second, 60-second elevator pitch to that person that's standing there, but you're waiting. I don't know when to say that, but count backwards 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up your mouth and say something. That person, I mean, if a guy wanted to ask a girl to dance and he said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and jumped out his seat and went over there and asked her to dance, bam, he's done that thing. And then you're not resistant and going back looking, saying, I shoulda, if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Because there's no guarantee. See, we're waiting on these guarantees. What did Nike say? Just do it. Use your skills to make good decisions, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, even if you're just out eating with your friends. But a person who makes good decisions has an idea of what they want. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. You've got to make that decision that you are going to succeed here at Wakana. This is it. One more time for the last time. That's been my philosophy from the day one. Not jumping ship, going trying something else. Well, this ain't working. No. This is it. Flags planted. It's getting rooted and grounded every day even more. So that's what I want. So if that's what I want, if that's what you want, then guess what? Don't say anything contrary to that. Don't let anything else get in your way. Don't speak what you don't want to happen. And too often we talk about stuff. We talk about stuff we don't even want to happen instead of what we do want to happen. So when you make a decision, or when you're having difficulty making a decision, you got to know what you want. And you got to know that they're capable of, and what you're capable of, and work hard to achieve that goal. Faith without works is dead. We've heard it. It just is. Faith without some works. And you can't wait till all the puzzles put together. I know you want everything, all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed. That ain't happening. That ain't faith. It's got to be a puzzle that doesn't look like a puzzle yet. But you know what the puzzle's going to look like. Have you ever done a puzzle? You sit the box over there, the top of the box, so you know what it looks like. Now you start putting the pieces together. And you put a piece, oh, that piece doesn't fit. You try another piece, that piece doesn't fit. But if you keep trying, you're going to find the piece that fits in that place. Those who make terrible decisions, they're always afraid of failing. They worry about what other people think. What are they going to say? Well, they're going to say something no matter what, really. I mean, come on. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. They're going to say something no matter what. My mentor told me many years ago, he said there's always going to be people that are going to talk. And some of them are going to be close enough to you so they can say, I knew you were going to make it. Or they're going to be far enough away so they can see, I knew they wasn't going to make it. People are going to always say something. So don't worry about what they're going to say. But a lot of times we do, and then we don't do anything. We don't make a decision. So you don't try. You don't take the risk. And it gets you into trouble because you never learn from your mistakes and improve over time. If the piece doesn't fit, find another piece. I'm watching Melissa. Melissa will do something. She'll make a decision to do this thing. Okay, that wasn't as good as it could have been. Let's tweak it and let's try it another way. So today, make a decision. Start making decisions about your business. Start making decisions that you haven't made about your business. You made the best decision in the world to just be in business. Now make decisions to move forward faster than you've ever thought. I mean, we're getting ready for March Madness. That's coming. You're going to have some options of things to do. Don't be that person that sits back and said, I'm going to sit back and see what's going to happen. No. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Start by making a decision and put your feet to action. Decide today. Now, one of the decisions that has to be made is that you're going to Vegas. That's the decision. And let me make this announcement, and I'm going to turn it back to you, Phyllis, because there are those of you that have made the decision to go to Vegas. Here's the announcement that Melissa gave me to make sure we tell everybody. Your next payment is due. Okay? $150 for your room by February the 20th. The date was for yesterday, but we didn't have all this information, and I'm going to get it out by email. Make sure you get this information. $150 per room, whether you got a king or a queen, it doesn't matter, is due yesterday, but you have until February the 20th to send it out. The final balance is going to be due the week before the conference. The total for bedroom, king beds are $110 per night, queens are $130 per night, and all that includes your shuttle bus for up to 4 people to and from the conference on Friday and Saturday. So include your ID, your email, and your room type, and send it by Zelle. Wakanda for Life, LLC. Back to you, Phyllis.
Awesome. I can't do nothing but say, make the decision, go out and put your foot to the metal and make it happen. And guys, I also want to say, if you have new business partners, after that founders meeting, we should have a whole new slew of people running to Vegas, because I'm here to tell you You do not want to miss that event, nor do you want to not have people with you. So I encourage each and every one of you to be on certification. You need to be on certification totally the whole Monday, Sunday, and Monday, but you definitely need to work as hard as you can to get your people on certification on Monday evening at 5 p.m. Central. It would be a good idea to tell them they just need to click in, put their seatbelts on, and get on and devote that time for Sunday and Monday, but especially Monday because it will be dedicated to the founders. With that being said, we'll be back here tomorrow morning. Go out and have a Wakanda kind of day. Thank you so much, Dr. Roz, because you dropped the mic this morning as usual. Bye now.